Good morning. Let's take a look at what's happening in the weather today. A foggy morning in parts of KwaZulu-Natal and also in the Eastern Cape. That will clear now in the next 2 hours. And then this afternoon, we are expecting very windy conditions over the western half of the country, especially around Sutherland, Beaufort West and Laingsburg, with a possibility of isolated afternoon thunderstorms in eastern South Africa. And then this evening, a cold front will make landfall in Cape Town, and we are expecting most of the rain after 4 o'clock this afternoon, and the front will come through at 6 o'clock this evening. And then as that front moves eastwards, the rain will also spread eastwards overnight. So isolated afternoon thunderstorms in eastern South Africa, with a possibility of scattered thunderstorms in parts of Limpopo and also in Mpumalanga, with the rain in the southwest. That is from the cold front, and as I've mentioned, most of the rain expected this evening, but there is a possibility of drizzle already from this morning in and around Cape Town. Now, with this front, we're also expecting very windy conditions in the western half of the country, and the windy conditions will also spread to central South Africa and even parts of the Highveld this afternoon, and then a strong northwesterly wind ahead of the cold front along the southwest coast between Cape Town and Cape Agulhas. So very windy conditions in that area this afternoon, and then the wind will start to moderate as that front moves eastwards overnight. The South African Weather Service has issued a warning today for a gale force wind that is associated with this front, and that is between Cape Point and Cape Agulhas, where the wind speed may exceed 65 kilometers per hour. And also a warning for a high fire danger in the western half of the country, where runaway fires are possible, and it's also very windy in this area today. Partly cloudy conditions this afternoon in the northeast, with a possibility of isolated thunderstorms in Gauteng, Limpopo and also in Mpumalanga. Extremely hot in Phalaborwa with 41, 32 in Polokwane and 38 today in Mahikeng. Dry conditions in the Free State as well as the Eastern Cape, with maximum temperatures around Kumani that will be in the mid-30s, 32 in Bishu, and isolated afternoon thunderstorms in KwaZulu-Natal. Very hot in Ladysmith with a maximum of 37, and a possibility of isolated thunderstorms also moving towards Richards Bay with an afternoon temperature of 31, 29 in Durban, and a light to moderate easterly wind along the coast of KwaZulu-Natal with a northeasterly swell of 1.5 meters. A very hot day in the Karoo today, with a maximum temperature of 35 in Beaufort West, 36 in Oudtshoorn, as well as Somerset East, and 37 in Graafrenet. A possibility of evening rain around Worcester and Robertson, both with maximum temperatures of below 30 degrees Celsius, and then very windy, as I've mentioned, along the southwest coast with a strong northwesterly wind and maximum temperatures in this area that will be in the mid-20s. A sunny and dry day for the Northern Cape. Very hot in Kimberley once again, with a maximum temperature of 37, 36 in Uppington, but cooler towards the south with 24 in Sutherland. And then a possibility of rain today in Cape Town with a maximum temperature of 23 and a very strong northwesterly wind, as we can see, with a southwesterly swell today of 3 meters. And then a quick look at your forecast for tomorrow. Isolated thunderstorms again in the northeastern part of the country, dry for central South Africa, and then as that cold front moves eastwards, we are expecting rain around Vredendal and George, as well as a possibility of light rain along the east coast. That's where I leave your weather for now, but I will have another update in the next half hour.